Hey, residents of Meepletown. Today, John and I are sailors sailing the open seas, trying to find the most stuff.
That was. We're definitely using this.
Are we?
Yeah. We're finding gold. We're going here. Let me just pick up where you're. We're going around. We're sailing. We're getting cargo. We're picking up more sailors. Some of our sailors are becoming heroic. We're selling our cargo. We're fighting the dread. We're doing all kinds of things in Voyages by Postmark Games.
You're leaving out stuff. You're leaving fortune and fame.
You don't want to. You don't have to
legendary
say
status. There's lots of good stuff.
Let's get it to the table.
Let's go to the table. Check out Voyages.
All right, Meepletown. First of all, I want to say this. Did you feel the enthusiasm that I had?
A lot of stress.
To in the intro, do you not think that I need to have those rights now? I'm basically saying I'm going to take Dean's job.
It would not hurt my feelings, but also
I don't want to do it.
You know, I've been watching some 80s movies lately, and they shout a lot and they overreact a lot in 80s
so that's
movies.
Me?
I'm just
Are you
saying,
trying to say that I'm an overreactor and a shouter?
Do.
All right, y'all. This is a Postmark Games is coming out with these really cool print and play games. And we're going to be looking at one of them right now called Voyages. This is going to be their first one that goes to Kickstarter. I'm going to lift up the sheet of paper. Dean just printed this off on his old color printer at the homestead. But in this game, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start at this island right here. We're going to be rolling dice and going around and gaining things like this little barrel is any type of cargo. If we have a sailor available when we get to this relic, it looks like a grail type thing, we're going to get to gain heroic status. If we end on one of these islands, it's going to be worth 6 points at the end of the game. But basically what we're going to be doing is gaining all those goods. The cargo over here, we're going to be selling those cargoes to be able to score points at the end of the game. Plus, whenever 3 legendary stars, there we go, how about that? 3 legendary stars have been gathered by selling cargo. If we sell 3 of any of the cargo, we get that. If we kill the dread, then we gain a legendary status. We can go grab one up here. Our 6th new sailor, we gain a legendary status. When 3 of those have taken place, we're going to do one more round and end the game. But there's a lot of ways to score points in this game, and I think I'm not going to talk about all of them. We're just going to dive in and
literally dive in because these relics are in the middle of the ocean.
Into the deep end.
Is that what you do? You put on your scuba suit and you dive in and take those relics
there you go.
from the bottom of the ocean?
Let me show one more thing that's important. When we roll the dice, what we're going to be doing is using one of them for movement. And if you can see here, if we roll a 1, we're going to be going north all the way around these hexes. So one of the die that we choose is going to determine what direction we go. One of them is going to determine how many spaces we go, and we have to go that many spaces. And another one's going to help us do our duties. And we're going to mark off one of these, which can then give us bonuses if we complete a row or a column. I think that's enough.
You call this a win rose?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my rose, because I'm going to win.
No.
Do you want to roll?
Did you giggle when you said duties? Did I catch that right?
Let me say this. Okay. Here's a cool thing about this. All you need is D6 dice.
3 of them.
We stole this from Biblios.
Well, no, we didn't. I actually own the game.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I just took it out of the box.
So that's cool. I mean, all you have to have is some dice. Go open up your favorite Monopoly. Take them out. How about that?
3 Monopoly games. No, you get 2 dice, two D6s. Two games of Monopoly. Or game
and then,
and a half.
if you have a printer, print them off. Now, I'd probably print them off in super high quality and laminate them personally.
Cause that's the next step for
the
sure.
art. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So Dean and I are both going to use these same. So this is 1 to 100 players. As long as you can print one off, you can play the game. We're going to be choosing which direction again to go with one of the die. We're going to be choosing how many spaces, and we have to go that many. We have to keep going unless we hit an island or the end of the map. That's the only way we can stop. So if we don't land on these icons, we don't get anything. If we drive through them, guess what? We don't get anything. And then one of them will be used to mark off any of these numbers down here as we're performing our duties on our ship. So, mateys. We can, I forgot to mention, we can change the pips 1 by marking off a sailor. And if we have a heroic sailor with a relic, we can change the die to any face. So there we go. If we have 2 heroic sailors and we make it to the dread, we can he kills off our heroic sailors, but they are victorious. And we gain 14 points. How about them apples?
Yowzers.
It's a lot of points.
But it doesn't give you the win. 14's a lot, but it's not everything.
Nope. I got 14 and you got 14 last time we played, so.
Can we talk through what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go, let's see. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go in the 3 direction.
We're going to do the exact same thing, I'm pretty
Maybe.
sure.
I'm going to cross off a sailor. Is that what you're going to do? Okay. I'm crossing off a sailor. We do this simultaneously normally, but 1,
he's using
2,
that.
3. I'm moving in the 3 direction.
He's
and
turning
I'm
that into a 3.
3 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, to go down here and take the sailor, which is going to give me a sailor. And then I have a 4 left over to work with, and I'm going to cross off this 4 right here. You doing the exact same thing?
Yeah, probably, actually.
Some new material.
No, but I like that one because this bottom one gives you, if you can complete it, a barrel, which counts as any cargo, plus one of the legendary stars. Yeah, I don't like the other ones. I'm doing the same exact thing. How about that?
Now, I can say this. That will change very quickly. We're not going to do the same thing the whole time.
The last game, we did the same exact thing the first move, and then our maps were wildly different.
Yeah,
It's easy. It's whenever the dice are the same face, sometimes you kind of head in the same direction at the beginning. But now we have 3 different ones, so there's a lot of different choices that we have here.
Yeah.
If we enter into any of these like dotted line territories, it's uncharted territories, and we score points for how many we enter into. So that's kind of cool by the end of the game. You don't get anything besides points at the end of the game. So what have we got? So I can go. 6 is going to get us headed back in the direction we came from. 5 is going to get you going down this direction.
I think I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go 1 direction up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, because I wanted to be in 2 uncharted territories, which right now puts me at 3 points just from going straight through those. But now I need to cross off a 5 somewhere, right?
Yeah. I'm going to just for the sake of doing something different, I'm only going to go 5. That makes no sense. It doesn't
cross this one off here.
I'm going to...
It doesn't make sense, you're right.
Well, it kind of makes sense because you're kind of pigeonholed up here. Like, you don't have as many places to go, and you don't want to go to the settlement right now because the settlement does give you a sailor, but that's a place you sell cargo. You only have 4 places to sell cargo, so if he goes there and uses a settlement, well,
the reason why I don't mind going in there is because I have so many sailors that let me change pips.
I'm going to do something
however,
different
you don't
just
want
to
to
do
use
it
them all,
different.
so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, and I also don't mind marking off this 6 over here. So, all right.
Can you roll something better? Is it my turn? Did you?
I don't know. Maybe I rolled both times.
You did.
We're going to do a whole playthrough of this.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, boy. 4, 5, 5. That's what we got
Okay.
here.
That's actually not too bad. Man, this is sweet. Oh, Dean, are you getting phone calls in the middle? Or?
4, 5, 5.
Okay. I guess I am going to do that. So 5.
I don't like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. I do. I'm glad I made my move when I did.
I'm going to cross off a sailor, I think.
So I'm going to take a hide. So I'm using this barrel, and that barrel I'm going to make as a hide.
4 to a 3. Yep, I'll do this.
Cross this off.
I'm here on this island now. So I'm going to stop. You stop at the island. You mentioned that earlier, right?
That's right.
What did I say? 4. I changed to a 3, so I used a sailor, and then I can either cross off a 4 or a 5, I guess, because I would have gone 4 or 5 spaces there.
So if you hit the end of the map or an island, you just stop.
Yeah. So I will say that I crossed off, let's say, I'm going to cross off my 4 over, where was it? I had an idea of what I was going to do. Let's do this. Let's cross off this 4 over here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't love the position I'm in right now, actually, but we'll see what happens. There is a solo mode of this game I can share at the very end. It's pretty cool. All right, so... And Dean can go off of either one of those islands, which gives him a lot of options. I think that's pretty sweet. I really don't like this. But I could do that. Just stop right there.
Yeah, I'm not doing...
I don't love that. Okay, I think I am going to do that. I'm just going to stop right here.
I'm going to use my 4 and go
This gives
1,
me nothing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't get anything either, if that makes you feel better. And then I'll cross off a 1. Let's cross this one off. I'm going straight for that center one.
All right, your roll.
Which is definitely, it's not necessarily great. I don't think I'm doing anything right now.
Man, I'm not. Oh, man, I hate when we get doubles.
These are bad rolls, aren't they?
Actually, I can work with that, but it's going to put me into a little bit of
I'm going to do
a
this.
bind.
I'm just going to go straight down to this island. I don't have to think about it. I'm using the 4 direction to go down 6, but I stop on the island, and then I'll cross off my 6 here.
I just made one of my sailors heroic, which is not bad. And then I headed in the 6 direction, so I can either choose the 6 or the 4 because I ended at the end of the map there. And I'm not super excited about the 6 or the 4. I could use a sailor now to change that. But man, it seems like a lot to do. What do I want to do? What do I want to do, Dean? All right, I'm doing that. 6. All right. Is it my roll or your roll?
That's your roll, I believe.
Okay.
1, 2, 4. Eh?
Wow, that's really... Okay, no, 4's good. I can get that. Yeah. I'm just going to go straight down here.
2,
pop off on that island. Hop off
I'm
over
use
there.
my 2 direction to go up 1 spot. That's going to give me this sailor here. And then, what do we say? 4?
Mark off that.
Got to cross off a 4 here somewhere. Interesting.
I
don't really have a lot of 4s. I've crossed them all off, I think. All right. Are you doing stuff?
I like watching. Yeah, it looks
Like
fun.
good stuff?
Your roll.
Are you doing things that give you points?
Not really.
Thank goodness.
I gained 4 points by going to that one island.
I need to stop rolling.
Yeah, but you got 11. What are you doing?
6, 6, 5. I keep doing that a lot.
Wow. That is not what I wanted. Actually, I could do that.
I don't know what to do with that.
I don't. All I'm going to do is get a sailor, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can. I'm going to use a sailor to change my 6.
Dang it.
Yeah, change my 6 to a 1. I think you mentioned that you do wrap around.
You can wrap around, yeah.
And then I'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and take a gem. And then I've got another 6. And again, you can use the sailors to change the number for the duties as well.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to use the 5 and just go into that to gain another sailor. I'm not super excited about this. I haven't used my sailors like I usually use them a ton in the game.
I don't love this either.
So I can mark off.
Might as well. I've already started that.
6. Wow, I didn't have an option. All right, your roll.
You know what's funny is how normally we talk a lot.
No, it wasn't.
Throughout the game. Oh yeah, all the bad rolls are me. Normally we talk a lot, and then here we are burning our brains playing this game right now.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Oh, I do not like
really
that
need
roll
that to
at
be...
all. That roll was horrific for me being up here.
I might have to use something here. 6.
I'm gonna have to use 2 sailors. That stinks, but I'm gonna have to use 2 sailors right now just to turn this. Just to turn that 2 into a 4.
I need a heroic.
I could have used my heroic and turned it to anything, but I didn't want to do that at this point.
I need to gain a heroic, so I'm going to change that 1 to a 2 and move in the 2 directions. So I'm going to go up this way, cross off my sailor, and now I've got a 6 left over. I'll cross this one off. Did you gain anything from your duties yet?
No,
okay,
I have
you're kind
your
of all
roll.
over the place too. Okay. All right, get ready for a good roll right here. Look at that.
Hey, at least you rolled 3 different
Call that
things
a
this time.
Tootsie roll.
A mediocre roll.
That's not great for me. 4, 5, 6.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man.
And you can just go straight to the edge of the map as well.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me do this. So
4, 5,
1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter, so I'll gain that.
My goodness.
Then I can mark off a 5 or 6, my choice. Dealer's choice. And that was because...
Oh, I didn't give myself a heroic sailor here. Sorry, I'm going to go back and retroactively do that. That's why I moved to that spot last time. It's just my last turn.
That seems like you're cheating.
2. I'd have to cross off 2 as well and go up there.
I feel like I'm almost got like a eagle. Or axe head.
Let's do this. We're going to use 2 sailors, which is really bad because I'm going to have to get some more sailors here. I'm going to change that 6 to a 2, I believe. And move... What was I going to cross off? Yeah, and I'll move
I don't
4 in
know.
this direction. So I'll be on this 8 spot right here, and I've got the 5 left over, and I'll cross this off here. So now I'm kind of over by the dread, and John's not.
He's trying to
which is
get
really
those
good.
14 points.
But I need another heroic, and so hopefully I can get that in the next couple turns.
All right, okay, that'll work. I was hoping to roll
3,
a 2.
4, 6.
With that 3, I can mark off that. Go up. Then I'm going to mark off a. So I'm going to go to this island, so I can sell these 2 goods. So when I get to the island, I gain a sailor. I also can sell one of every good type, or as many as I want to of one goods type. So I'm going to sell the hides, and I'm also going to sell fruit. That'll be worth 4 points at the end of the game. Okay.
My goodness, this is bad. What is this? 3, 4, 6.
And then I'm using, so I can mark off the 4 or the 6. Let's hit that island.
So if I go 4, 6 up here, or I can go down this way. All right, I'm gonna go the 3 direction.
You gotta have some sailors in this game, don't you?
Yeah, you really
to
do.
keep
and
you.
I
It's
don't.
it's really tight. Like, how do you use your sailors the most bestest way?
So I need to cross off a 4 or a 6 up here to decide which one I'm gonna do here. I think I'll just cross off the. That's all right. I want the 3 direction. Let's say I use the 6 to go, so I'm going to cross off a 4. Neither one of those do me any good. This is woof, as Kevin McAllister says.
Your girlfriend. Woof.
4, 5, 5. That is
Alrighty.
amazing.
Whoops. That was not good for me.
Hey, John, I've never had this. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter anyway. If I were to go up here, you can still run off the map on that star, I'm
Sure.
assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just stop there.
The problem, that was actually a good roll for you because you can go down and look. I'm down here. Like, I really didn't need that.
I just keep going over everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually picking anything up.
Yeah.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I could change the 4 into a 3 and just go over here.
Actually,
I guess
that's,
I'm going to do
that's not
that.
terrible. We'll do that. Even though I'm missing out on the star, I'm going to use my 5 direction and go 4.
Now I have 2
1,
heroes.
2, 3, 4. Stop here. Pick up a... What's that? A pelt? A hide?
A hide.
And I got to mark off a 5. I'm not getting anything here.
You hiding from me, ball?
It's pretty good. Is that me?
Your turn.
All right, get ready for something good here.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Just roll
That was really
4, 5s,
awful.
and 6s all day long.
Bro, look where I'm at. I knew that was risky.
Oh,
Oh, man. I'm going to have to use one of my
Heroics.
heroics, yeah, just to move on up. For sure.
what is this? A 4, 4, 5, 6.
So I am going to use my heroic. I can turn one of those die spaces to anything. So, and then I'm going to just shoot up here and run into that 3-point island.
6. I'm gonna go here to this.
Man, I'm doing nothing really to gain the. I was gaining. We were gaining stars fast last game. This time we're just kind of slow playing it because I'm watching you and you're watching me. I think, and we're just kind of like.
I haven't watched you the entire time
Oh, really?
because I'm not doing so well. I use my 5 to go down here. 4.
I can turn one of those to anything, so I basically can. Oh,
don't know if you-
old Squeaky is.
Did you mention this, John? When you go to the port or whatever this is, a settlement. When you go to a settlement, that you actually, I don't think you did because you don't. You can only go to a settlement once if you're going to sell something.
Oh, you're
so
right.
You
I
cross it
I needed to
off
mark that off. Yeah.
and then sell.
You can't gain the same reward twice either, so
That's right.
you can't just keep going back to it the same one. All right. So what do I want for? Man, I'm almost willing to do that, but I can't right now.
And you gain a sailor from going there as well. That was actually not a terrible roll for me, but
All right. Was that your roll or mine? We keep I don't know. If
yeah, I
we're
don't know.
Really
I'm
paying
not sure.
attention.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3.
Okay, that'll at least head me in the right direction.
Oh, that's helpful. So if I go 3, 1, 2,
I could do that, but then I'm putting myself in a really rough position again.
3.
Okay, I'm gonna mark one off here to go 1, 2. I'm going to gain.
Oh, I do need a heroic person here. So if I go 3, In the 2 direction.
Unified.
No, in the 3 direction. I'm going to go 1, 2. Gain my sailor.
And then I got the 4. Man, I'm marking off all kinds of stuff here, and I haven't even gotten one reward.
I really need a heroic. What did I just do? 2, 3.
I don't really know what I'm doing either.
3, and I moved 2 directions, so I have a 4 left over. And that does me no good. I can't cross any 4s off. So I'm going to have to use a sailor here.
Look how good my lines look compared to yours. Yours look all janky.
I'm going to go 3. Let's do this. I'll cross one of these off to make this a 3.
1 away.
I'm 1 away on like everything.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same.
Okay. Me?
Alrighty.
Right. Ready for my roll? An amazing roll that's going to win me the game.
Wow, that was a lot.
1, 2, 4.
Wow. I could just go straight down to grab that sailor.
1, 2.
Yeah. Go right down there. So I got that. And then that was a 4. I went down 1, so I can mark off a 2.
Is that right? What do I need to...
It's interesting here. Yeah. Mark that off. So now I have another... Whew.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2... Is that right? In the 2 direction, I'm going to go 4 spaces. Oh, I got to stop there. No, that's an island, right?
Yeah, it's an island.
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to smack into this dude.
Yep.
And I'm going to have to change that. I went there 4 to... I'm going to have to change this 1 to... Whoopsie. This 1 to a 2. So I'm going to have to cross this off. That's going to be my last sailor. To cross this off, make it a 2. And when I do that, that's going to make this one a heroic. And then I cross both of these off to kill the
dread.
To kill the dread, that's right. And I'm going to get a star for that.
There you go. So, third of the way there. But these can come fast and furiously.
They can, yeah.
Especially as the game progresses. Oh, 2 5s. Wow. Man, it's my fault. I'm putting myself in positions where I probably shouldn't do some of these. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to use a heroic. I've got it. I've got to use it.
Oh man, I can't get that. I can gain a heroic sailor, but I don't have a sailor to make that. So I'm going to have to just go for...
All right, I'm going to do that. Change that 5 into a 2.
Straight down
Shoot
here.
up here. I'm going to gain another heroic.
And then cross this one off.
This 5.
Uh-oh. I'm in a bind right now. I need you to roll.
I think it's your roll.
We need to roll a 6, a 1, or a 2.
Okay, hopefully you won't roll any of those. Heck yes, brother.
Oh boy, I can still go with that.
Wow, that
not
stinks. Man, hold it though. Can I gain 1 with that? No. Man, if I could turn that to a 2, I could go kill the dread right now, but I don't have the sailor to do it.
We'll go down here.
Wow.
5 direction. I'm going to go 4 spots. Stopping here, that's going to give me a spice. And then left over is
do that either.
3 to cross this off, and that's going to give me a hide. So I really need to sell. We really need a 1, John. Can you do that?
So if I go... The problem is if I use the 3 to do that, then marking off a 4 or a 5, there's not even a place to use the 4 or the 5. Can't really go 4, can't really go 5. I don't super want to use those 2 things right now. Horrible.
Horrible.
But I guess I could use it to do that. Yeah, no, that's right. All right, so I'm going to go the 3 direction. I'm going to use this, smack into this.
You gonna sell some more goods, eh?
Yeah, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to actually cross this off so that I can make this a 3. That one a 3. I'm just doing it. Who cares? So that I can cross that off, which will then give me a barrel. And I'm going to gain a star. And then now that I'm here at the settlement, I do gain a thing. And I'm going to sell both of those. And these do stack, so that was worth 10 points, that one move.
The thing you just did is the exact same thing I'm hoping to do on my turn.
Yeah.
But
I can't even use that 5 right now unless I... Nope, because I did that in the wrong order. Yeah, I mean, I would be in the wrong order if I did. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
Is it me or you?
I don't care.
I have to have a 2 and a 1. I need a 1 and a 2. I've only rolled high numbers.
Oh, I got 2 stars because I got that one and that one.
That's right. Oh, I thought you did that already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I need a 1 and a 2, and then I win the game. Oh!
Are you serious?
No!
Is that really what you needed exactly?
It is exactly what I needed. I don't think I'm going to win the game, but that helps me a lot. I have to go in the one direction.
So I'll go 1, 2, and then gain another heroic person. All right, 1, 2 spaces up, which means me a 1 to mark off.
What did I say? We got 1 spot.
I'll mark that one off.
I'm going to cross this.
Oh, I didn't mark that through. You should mark through it like that.
A barrel.
Here you go, sir.
And it gives me a star, right? And then I sell at this location.
So you are going to... Oh, you're going to end it.
I am going to... Well, we still have...
Yeah, we have one more turn, but I can't get to the... I've got this, and there's no way to get for my ship to hit.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think that last game you cheated and kind of did a curve move.
I did not. Dang it, that hurts right there. You may win because of that.
That was huge. That's exactly what I needed to roll.
Wow, I need a perfect roll, too. I don't know.
Was that it?
I don't know.
I can tell you.
I don't have time to mess around with all that.
That is an awful roll for me. I can't do anything with that.
Really? I could go back down into this, so how many do I have? 1.
Seriously, I don't have any sailors or anything. Was that your roll? Are you sure you want to do that?
4. 4 is worth 10, 5 is worth 15, so I could just smack down in there for another 5 points and keep my heroic sailors, which are worth 2 points apiece, by not doing anything. That's probably the best move, actually, for me.
I literally can do nothing.
I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to use the... Oh, wait, never mind. I can't go down there. Crap!
I can cross off a 3 here that does me.
I wouldn't hit it. Dang it. Right? Yeah, that's... Oh, man, if I could have gotten that, I might have had a chance.
Let's just say I moved.
Changing that to a 2 doesn't do me any good. Changing the 4 to a 5 could get me another 1, 2, 3. I'd have to use so many things to do that. If I go up here to sell, I'd get another sailor, but the sailor doesn't give me any points. Getting cargo that you don't do anything with doesn't give me any points. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, hold up. This is worth it. Okay, so I hate to do this. It's really going to be a 2-point gain, but I'm going to do that and that to go sail all the way to here. Basically, I gave up 4 points to get 6 points, which really isn't all that great. But because I changed them to anything I wanted, because I can change it to anything one, I can actually use any of those. The 3 points would give me another sailor. Oh, it will! The 3 points unlock another sailor, which then gets me a star.
Another 3 points there. That was a huge move for you. Had you rolled...
So there definitely is some combo action in this game.
100%.
It's not like, like a Gone Chunk, like that's going off all over the place.
Yeah.
But there definitely is some combo action.
There really wasn't much that we could have rolled to help me on that last one anyway, but I did nothing. So now we're going to add up our scores. So first thing we're going to do is our island scores. So you're just going to add up the totals on those.
Boys. You know who that is?
No.
That's what the kids are into now. 4, 3.
What is that? Is that the band name?
No, it's like it's just really stupid stuff on TikTok.
Oh,
all right, 13 points for me. What'd you get on that?
19.
Yikes!
Is that right?
Yowzers!
8 plus 5 is 13.
Yeah, you got
6
2 of the highest ones. Dang.
And then how many of those?
No, I got a 6. Oh, I forgot about that 6 over there. 19.
Oh, how convenient that is. You're gonna win this
game.
game.
19 points. You beat me last time.
Uncharted.
1.
Ooh, I don't have many.
And you only count it, by the way, the Uncharted by going into there like one time. You can't go back into the same Uncharted. So how many Uncharted territories did you hit? I hit 1, 2, 3, 4.
Me too.
Yeah, I was trying to get that 5th one in. So 4 is worth 10 points.
10 points.
All right. What about your cargo there?
I got 6, and that's it. Oh, no. I got another 2 there.
6, 4.
Oh, sorry.
6. You got 12.
12 plus another one is 14. I forgot that I sold all those. I'm not used to selling that much cargo, I guess.
Bro, I've got 14.
Is that right?
It's 19 to 10 to 14. Can you believe that?
Oh, this is intense now.
That is serious.
All right, so 2.
I don't have any heroic sailors.
I don't either.
But you win because you killed that.
I did kill that dude for 14 points.
Yeah,
and then we each get 9 points.
You beat me by a whole 14 because of that. You whipped me, actually.
9. So whatever our score is,
29, 39. Sorry, hold up. 29, 39. Sorry. Was that what? You just screwed me up.
Yeah, 29.
28, 38.
Oh, sorry. You were. I got you. 29,
52?
53. I'm sorry. 29.
Dude, you're talking too much. You're
39,
driving
'cause
me
I was-
crazy.
You're at 43 plus 14, so 7.
I doubled.
Is that
52.
60?
Yeah, I had it right.
Is that right?
Well, if I have 52, you've got 14 more points than me. Whoops.
Yeah.
I just wrote 54.
I was trying to add up the numbers you were saying, thinking that we were talking about the same number.
Well, that's what was confusing me.
66, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you beat me 2 times in a row this morning.
All because you didn't use your curve move and put it up there and just take those points.
If I could have had one more turn, you still probably would have beat me because you would have scored more points.
And that is Voyages.
That's it. All right, so let's talk about the art and components, right?
Let's talk about the art. The components, it's a print and play game, so it is what you make it.
Well, I think it's good though to chat. I mentioned this at the beginning, but I think it is a fantastic concept to play. At least right now, start some games where you have dice that are just what's absolutely laying around the house. People who don't even play normal war games probably have a few dice laying around the house. Print these bad boys off. I printed off in black and white, by the way, and it was fine. It looks way prettier in color, but you can still see everything perfectly. No problems at all.
Here's the thing. Most roll and writes, you can do this exact same thing. And maybe this will start a trend that should continue, I think. I love the idea. I'm not going to name them, but I can think of like 4 or 5, at least off the top of my head, of roll and write games where all you really need is a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times they have customized dice, but not every time, and I like that. I love the concept of this, and I just hope it continues in this direction. I think they're going to make more. They are going to make more with postcard games. Is that right?
Postmark
games.
Oh.
They're going to do more, but I hope it starts this trend for other companies to do this with this style of game, because I think it's most people, not most, like even if you need meeples, I was going to say like most people have something laying around the house that you could like put cubes, you could put pennies or whatever on those spaces that you need tokens for. You don't in this game, but I'm just thinking like in the future. But I love it.
That's right, man. And Rory did an incredible job on the art in this game.
Yeah.
I think it is just his artistic style is so good. He did our new logo.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Because we'll probably release the new logo before this video.
Yeah.
He did a fantastic job on the Meebletown logo. That's how we got hooked up to do this, and I think that he did phenomenal job on this. The iconography so clear, it's so cool. It just looks. If I was gonna have a game like this, I'd be just head over heels by the art that he did on that.
Everything about it, like you said, the clarity and like what's like how things score over here, being light enough that when you write your score over, it's not invading with that. Everything is just done with excellence, and I'm for it. Gameplay though, is the gameplay good?
Yeah. So with Kickstarter previews, we do not give our ratings or anything like that. We just talk about how we feel, but also maybe more so like help you decide if this is something for you. Mm-hmm. Let me start.
Yeah, go for it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am typically not a huge roll and write fan. I'm not someone that's like, I hate roll and writes and I'll never play them. There are some like Welcome to that I enjoy. Cartographers was good. But they're not usually like my like wheelhouse. So just so you know that as I kind of give my thoughts. However, this was really cool. I really enjoyed the idea that I love the mechanic of the way the dice roll and the way that you go around the compass, in the direction of what the dice is. Yeah. I think that is absolutely fun. And you have so many of those just grueling decisions of, I want to use this for this, but I want to use that. And, should I use my sailor to move this way? But, if I use my sailor, you don't have that many, potentially that you're using. And, like, you're constantly grueling over this. And you end up with something wildly different, though we're using the same dice. Yeah. And I think that's really cool. I also like how just simple this is. Like, this is a pretty easy teach, a very easy teach. Mm-hmm. And yet, it's like this, I'm a pirate and I can go sandbox all over the place and score points with cargo, or I can go kill the dread, or just try to hit all these different spots and score a bunch of points that way. Neat.
Yep.
Very neat. Very good.
I love that too, where you can go back and see, like, this is the voyage that I went on, and even tell some stories if you want to. You could easily make
I do actually think about that. Like, this is probably one of the more thematic roll and writes for me, just because it's like, I found the relic, or I got the cargo. Now one of my sailors is heroic. Yep. Now you could just play it as not like that, but I don't know. I think that I felt like it actually.
Yeah, one thing I tend to like some more of the roll and writes than you do, I think,
Sure.
overall. Although the ones that we like tend to be even different. One thing I do kind of get bored of is just the same, like, rolling dice and marking something off in a box, which,
Sure.
if it's, not that it's bad. In fact, I really like some of those games, but I like that this doesn't do that. This gives me feels of... You've played an early version of the Keith Pickett's game, the Drawn to Adventure.
Sure, yeah.
And this has a lot of those same feels. This plays quicker, but that exploration aspect of this is what really does it for me. And in the puzzly nature, right? You're just looking at this and you have to think, I really want to be able to cross these duties off down here, but I also want to be able to go up and get this resource, get this cargo so that I can sell it off somewhere else. And you have to think through so many decisions in just 3 dice that you're rolling and then figuring out what they do. And I really love that aspect, but I think probably my favorite thing is that exploration, kind of planning your route out and not just like marking things off in a box. I think it's fantastic.
So if you're thinking, I don't like dice and I don't really like to roll dice, let me share a few things, because I don't generally. Not that I like dice. I like dice worker placement, all this kind of stuff. But sometimes dice make me nervous whenever you're rolling. They don't make me nervous. I just don't always love them. Here's the thing, a couple things. One is you can mitigate it with the sailors, right? And so I'm cool with that. 2 is you put yourself in bad positions. Like, I put myself in some rough positions, and it was just, me going along the edges here. When you're out in the open, on the open waters, you've got a lot more options for however you want to go. So if you're frustrated, I shouldn't have done that. Oftentimes I'm like, yeah, but I put myself in that position. Now, can the dice... For sure, like, you could get some really lucky rolls, and like the last one that you rolled, it was perfect for you. But here's the thing also for me, is like, this is a short game. We played this in, less than 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. I don't mind it so bad whenever it's like that. That's just me and my personal taste. I think this is a fantastic little roll and write game. I told Dean, I was like, this may be one of my favorite roll and writes. Now, maybe that doesn't say much because I'm not a huge roll and write fan, but this is really cool.
It's unique. I really enjoy it. Now,
love it.
There's lots of games that when you're rolling dice, you can mitigate those dice by doing this exact same step of crossing off sailors. So I don't think that's anything necessarily unique.
No.
And so if you play those games, you still might not want to try this. But I will say this. The difference in this and any other game that you might play is that this one's going to be cheaper because it's a print and play game. Yep. And that model really, I think it just opens things up, because at that point, we don't know what the price is going to be on this or anything, but it's not going to be a $20 game in the sense of like, I'm going to go, and it's also not going to take up shelf space, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's another huge deal. And so you might think, for whatever the price of this game is it worth it to try it on a flyer? Sure. Check this game out, play for one night, and if you hate it...
We don't want to say the price, but for what we think it's probably going to be, it's... Probably
cheaper than most box games.
Easily.
I think that's going to really open things up for people a lot, to at least give it a flyer and check it out.
And here, a couple things. First of all, Dean's printer cut this off. I want to make mention of that. That's not the way that this is going to be. But not only that, but this is, like Dean said, I just want to say, for the price of stuff like this, this surprised me. Mm-hmm. It did. I was like, wow, I actually am enjoying this game. So, I know that sounds like, but you might be thinking oh yeah, it's just some little print this off. But there was a lot of thought put into this game, and it's really solid. There are going to be more maps and stuff that are going to come out, from my understanding, I believe, as well. So you might be like, is it the same map every time? I've played the same map several times now, and it is wildly different every single time because of the way the dice roll. Yeah. But there are, I believe, going to be more maps and stuff that come out, so that there'll be more adventures to be had.
And from a designer that is well known, and you can
didn't even say the designer,
Matthew Dunstan, who's done Chocolate Factory, and anyway. So we both enjoyed this game.
This was actually
final scores on this one, but
and Matthew helped him.
Oh, is that right? This is Roy's design.
It was his initial design, then Roy helped. So really cool.
Well done, you two.
You guys did awesome.
Or maybe other people, who knows. But we enjoy it. Check it out. We'll have the Kickstarter link below. Tell people how they can get in touch with us.
If you're enjoying our channel, we'd love for you to subscribe. If you'd like to support what we're doing, go to patreon.com/Meepletown. We're at Meepletown Games on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we're Board Game Geek Guild 34. Whoops, drop the dice. 7.
Thanks for coming down to Meepletown. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to our Patreon supporters for making content like this possible. If you'd like to become a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com/Meepletown. To follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, find us at Meepletown Games. Finally, to connect with us and other residents of Meepletown, you can join Guild 3407 at BoardGameGeek.com. Until next time, thanks for coming down to Meepletown.